instant success? Did you have some struggles?
Oh, boy, did I have struggles. Yes, yes, no, it was no instant success, that's for sure. It took me, many months to get my first sale. My first sale was only, like, $20,000, but it felt like it was $1,000,000 sale because that's way more than I could sell it for one customer in Avon. And, but yeah, I I had just to keep sticking with it and, hone my craft and, and that takes a long time, and that's what people need to understand that are coming into this, that, you're not gonna be like this overnight success typically. You have to work at this for a number of years even.
Yeah. Yeah. I always tell people I always tell people it doesn't matter the commission amount, that commission check just hits differently.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is, but every time I have a new agent that gets into the business and they have their first closing, I'm like, "How did that check feel?" Like, it doesn't even matter. We don't, not everyone's selling $1,000,000 homes or $500,000 homes. My first home, I think, was like 41 or $43,000 or something
Yeah.
like that. But like, I don't know what it is. It's just like, man, okay, I did it, right? I can do this, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
When you got into the business, you mentioned you had some struggles, right? It took you a long time. Like, how did you focus, or what did you focus on in order to go out and get business? Because we all do things differently. And that's part of this podcast is like,
Mhm.
it's not go be a top listing agent. It's not go door knock. It's not just you got to go and do X, Y, and Z. It's we all do things differently and we all had success differently. What did you focus on, during the struggles, right? Getting in, and then, as you started to build the momentum into your business, did you stick with it or did things change?
No, I mean, I stuck with it, but truly, it wasn't just one thing that I did. I did a lot of different things, but basically starting with my own personal sphere of influence and just talking to everybody I knew, letting them know I'm in real estate. Like in Avon, we always had this, um, I don't know what you would call it, but we had this thing that we would follow where you had to follow up with 3 people every day, you know? And so, again, something I can, take over to real estate. So I would just do that, and, that word of mouth really helps. People's tell their friends and family, "Hey, Cindy's got a real estate license. You should give her a try," and so that started to come to fruition.
Let me ask you this, because I know, newer agents getting into the business,
Mm,
may struggle with what that SOI is.
yeah.
Did you sit down and, write that out? Like, what was one of the steps that you really focused on to grow that? Because I think sometimes, uh, people get into the business, they're like, "Well, just sit down and, talk to your SOI." Well, some people don't even know the right direction and the right steps to take.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, I did. In fact, I mean, I literally wrote it out, on from my phone, wrote down all my contacts, and then started, yeah, making calls, sending emails, um, making appointments to meet with people that way. I mean, I'm not sure if a lot of people are doing it that way anymore, but that's how I started out.
It's so funny because, I always talk about consistency is like the number one thing that us as agents need to do, and Avon, it was 3 follow-ups every single day, right? I mean, you think about it, if you did that every single day for a year, I mean, that's over 900
Mhm.
follow-ups,
Right.
right? That's 900 touches, but if you only look at it as one day, you're like, "Oh, man, like, I didn't really do that much today." But it's
Yeah.
the compound effect, right? It's compound interest, it's over time. And I always tell people, like, if you reach out to 900 people and you can't get someone, well, then I know what the issue is. It's probably what you're saying, not you not doing the activity,
Mm,
right?
right.
And it's funny you bring that up because, uh, my wife, for a hot minute, we were last year. It was last year, 2021. 2021, we decided to do a little bit more of a healthy lifestyle, healthy eating, clean eating, all that. And she did Arbonne.
Okay.
And you've heard me talk about this as far as on Clubhouse of like looking outside other industries and figuring out, how can I bring that and take what they're doing over there and bring it into my business. But anyway, so she was doing this on the side, and enjoying it. And what they did, kind of like your three follow ups, was they created a daily success plan,
Okay.
and it was a book, 90 days, right? These activities to do every single day, and if you do these activities every single day, you're going to have success with the company and with the product.
Cool.
Guess what I did? I took that and I copied it and I turned it into real estate.
Nice. Very nice.
you know, so
Yeah.
this is what I push agents to do, right? And this is, 23 different touches every single day.
Yeah.
A lot of it through social media, through follow-ups, through your SOI, like a lot of things that technically are free, that are
Mhm.
right in front of us. And a lot of times as agents, we just need a daily guidance, right?
Right.
So
Mhm. I think that's fantastic. Yeah.
I love the idea. I knew, see, like I know that there's always something in someone's past that has great impacts into their real estate business. So